What if I told you that creating Hollywood-quality 3D videos just became as simple as typing a sentence? While studios spend millions on 3D animation, you're about to discover how AI is completely revolutionizing video creation and putting professional-grade tools directly into your hands for practically nothing. Stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to create jaw-dropping 3D content that will make people think you hired a professional animation team. Let me start with something that will blow your mind. Just last week, a college student with zero animation experience created a 3D product commercial that went viral and landed him a freelance contract worth $15,000. He used nothing but free AI tools in his laptop. This isn't some fairy tale success story. This is the new reality of content creation, and by the end of this video, you'll have everything you need to join this revolution. The traditional path to 3D video creation has been absolutely brutal. First, you'd need to learn complex software like Blender or Maya, which takes years to master. Then you'd need expensive hardware, specialized training, and countless hours of rendering time. The barrier to entry was so high that only big studios or dedicated professionals could create quality 3D content. But artificial intelligence has just kicked down that door and invited everyone to the party. Here's what's happening right now in the AI video space that most people don't realize. We're witnessing the democratization of 3D content creation. The same technology that powers billion-dollar animation studios is now available to anyone with an internet connection. These AI models have been trained on millions of hours of 3D content, learning every technique, every lighting setup, every camera movement that makes professional videos look so polished. Let me walk you through the most powerful free tools that are changing everything. First up is Runway ML, which recently launched their Gen 3 model. This isn't just another AI video generator. It's specifically designed to understand 3D space and create content with genuine depth and dimension. You can input a simple text description like a futuristic city at sunset with flying cars, and watch as it generates a fully realized 3D scene with proper lighting, shadows, and perspective. The magic happens in how these models understand spatial relationships. Traditional 2D AI might create flat-looking results, but these new 3D-aware systems actually comprehend how objects should move through space, how light should bounce off surfaces, and how cameras should navigate through virtual environments. It's like having a seasoned director of photography built into the AI. Pika Labs is another game changer that's flying under most people's radar. Their latest update introduced what they call 3D scene understanding, which means the AI doesn't just generate random pixels. It actually builds a mental model of the 3D space it's creating. This results in videos with consistent object permanence, realistic physics, and smooth camera movements that feel professionally choreographed. But here's where it gets really interesting. These tools aren't just generating random 3D content. They're learning from the best. The AI models have analyzed thousands of hours of high-budget commercials, movie trailers, and professional animations. They've internalized the principles of cinematography, the rules of composition, and the subtle techniques that make viewers feel engaged and immersed. Now, let's talk about the practical workflow that's working for creators right now. The key is understanding that successful 3D AI videos aren't created with a single prompt. They're built through a strategic process. Start with your concept, but think in terms of scenes and sequences rather than just one long video. Break down your vision into specific moments that each AI tool can handle perfectly. For example, if you're creating a product showcase, don't try to generate the entire video at once. Instead, create separate clips for the product reveal, the feature demonstrations, and the final call to action. This approach gives you much more control over the final result and allows you to leverage the strengths of different AI models for different parts of your project. The prompt engineering for 3D AI videos is an art form in itself. Generic prompts like "make a cool video" will give you generic results. But when you start incorporating specific 3D terminology, camera movements, and lighting descriptions, the AI responds with dramatically better output. Instead of saying, "a car driving," try, "a sleek sports car accelerating through a tunnel," "cinematic side-tracking shot," "dramatic rim lighting," "motion blur on background elements." Here's a crucial insight that most creators miss. The AI understands professional video terminology. When you use terms like dolly shot, rack focus, three-point lighting, or parallax motion, The AI knows exactly what you mean and implements these techniques properly. This is because these models were trained on professional content that was already tagged and categorized using industry-standard terminology. Color grading and post-production have also been revolutionized. Tools like DaVinci Resolve now have AI-powered features that can automatically match the lighting and color palette of your AI-generated clips, creating a cohesive look across your entire project. This means you can generate multiple clips with different AI tools and still maintain visual consistency. The economics of this shift are absolutely staggering. A 30-second 3D commercial that would have cost tens of thousands of dollars to produce traditionally can now be created for the price of a monthly subscription to these AI platforms, often less than $50. Some creators are using entirely free tools and producing content that competes directly with professional studios. But let's address the elephant in the room: quality and limitations. Current AI 3D video generation isn't perfect. You might encounter issues with temporal consistency, where objects slightly change between frames, or occasional physics violations that look unnatural. However, these limitations are rapidly disappearing with each model update, and smart creators are learning to work around them. The secret is knowing which types of content work best with current AI capabilities. Abstract and artistic content tends to work exceptionally well because viewers don't have strict expectations about realism. Product showcases are another sweet spot, especially for tech products or fashion items, where the AI can focus on clean geometry and appealing aesthetics. Animation and motion graphics that would typically require expensive software and skilled artists are now accessible to everyone. You can create logo animations, kinetic typography, and abstract visual effects that would have been impossible for individual creators just a year ago. The AI handles the complex mathematics of 3D motion, lighting calculations, and rendering optimization automatically. Let me share some specific strategies that are working for creators right now. First, batch production is incredibly effective. Instead of creating one video at a time, generate multiple variations of your concept and then select the best elements from each. This approach dramatically increases your chances of getting exceptional results and gives you plenty of material to work with. Second, layering different AI tools creates professional-looking results. Use one AI for generating the main 3D scene, another for creating particle effects or environmental elements, and a third for polishing the final composition. This multi-tool approach mimics how professional studios work, where different specialists handle different aspects of production. The community aspect of AI 3D video creation is absolutely thriving. Platforms like Discord and Reddit have active communities where creators share prompts, techniques, and results. This collaborative environment means you're not learning in isolation. You're part of a movement that's pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Here's what I predict will happen in the next 6 months. We're going to see AI models that can maintain character consistency across longer videos, handle complex interactions between multiple objects, and generate content at higher resolutions with better temporal stability. The gap between AI-generated content and traditional production is closing rapidly. For creators starting today, my advice is to begin experimenting immediately. Don't wait for the perfect tools or the perfect understanding. Start creating now while the space is still relatively open. The creators who master these tools early will have a significant advantage as the market becomes more competitive. The democratization of 3D video creation represents more than just technological progress. It's a fundamental shift in who gets to tell visual stories. Independent creators, small businesses, and individual entrepreneurs now have access to tools that were previously exclusive to major studios. This levels the playing field in ways we're only beginning to understand. Your journey into AI 3D video creation starts with that first experiment. Choose a simple concept. Pick one of the free tools I mentioned and create something. Don't worry about perfection. Worry about starting. The learning curve is surprisingly gentle, and the results will motivate you to keep pushing forward. The future of video content is being written right now, and you have the opportunity to be part of that story. These AI tools aren't just changing how we create videos, they're changing who gets to create videos. The barrier between imagination and realization has never been lower, and the possibilities have never been more exciting. If this video opened your eyes to the potential of AI 3D video creation, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. The landscape is evolving incredibly quickly, and I'll be here to guide you through every major development. Your next video could be the one that changes everything for your channel, your business, or your creative career. The tools are ready, the technology is here, and the only thing left is for you to start creating.